One of the key clues in the Paris attacks probe is a Syrian passport found next to the body of one of the suicide bombers. The question being asked now is whether one of the terrorists could have entered Europe as a refugee. A map of a route to Germany was found on an ISIL suspect as police arrested an 8-strong group at Istanbul airport. This hand-drawn note has stoked fears. Terrorists are posing as asylum seekers to get into Europe and Germany in particular. I think we can see the note shortly. And the country's Interior Ministry has admitted it cannot guarantee an attack will be prevented.
We have managed to prevent any big terror attacks in Germany so far, thanks to our diligence and luck. But, I state, we can't guarantee that a terror attack won't happen in Germany.
In a sign of the growing anti-refugee sentiment in Germany, around 1,500 marched in the town of Magdeburg against Chancellor Merkel's policies towards asylum seekers. The organisers of the protest accused her of damaging the German nation by accepting refugees and opening borders to, quote, invite terror. Well, RT's Anastasia Chorkina went to Munich, which has been one of the most welcoming cities to asylum seekers, to find out whether the public mood there is changing.
As the EU scrambles to figure out how to handle the tsunami of refugees it now has on its hands, while at the same time having turned to a new chapter of a Europe in a state of tension and alert following the Paris attacks, Western politicians have been quick to point out that connecting the dots between terrorism and the refugee crisis should not be done.
No mix, no confusion between the issue of migration and refugees and the terrorist threats. Any mix, any confusion would be extremely dangerous.
Many of these refugees are the victims of terrorism themselves. That's what they're fleeing. Slamming the door in their faces would be a betrayal of our values.
We are in Munich, the Bavarian city, which just months ago welcomed refugees with open arms and rounds of applause. Following the Paris attacks, moods have shifted, changing the debate over access to Europe as well as open borders inside it. Let's find out what people have to say.
It's possible that there are terrorists among the refugees who have arrived in the last few months.
They could be hiding in the crowds that are entering Germany and other countries and meeting with their contacts when they arrive to plan terrorist attacks.
It's just a matter of time before they show their true face. When extremist groups need them, they will be called to action. You never know when.
The best thing would be just to stop people coming all together.
Anastasia Chorkina, RT, Munich, Germany.